My nostalgia story begins in high school. I and a girl I'll call Kim were friends in high school. We would flirt off and on, and shortly after graduation, we started dating. We dated for about a year. Let me start by saying we were young, and in puppy, love innocent at first. Things were smooth at the beginning. We talked and dated, everything seemed fine. But then I started noticing a guy 2 houses down from her place with a nice car, let's call him Mike. I asked Kim if she knew him, but she said she didn't. I found that hard to believe because how do you not know your neighbor? We kept dating, but I kept seeing Mike's car passing by us often. I thought he was looking at me crazy one day. So I asked her again about Mike. This time, she said she knew him and that she hated him. It went from her not knowing him to her hating him. Our communication started to break down, and we kept breaking up on and off. She eventually told me about a conversation she had with some guy. I'm guessing it was Mike, but she never confirmed. Basically, she said that the year we dated didn't really count because we were on and off. I didn't see it that way at the time, but I guess she did. This conversation happened around late October, and we broke up early January. Before everything, I once popped up at her house when she wasn't supposed to be home. We talked months later, and she told me she was at Mike's house, but claimed she was with Mike's sister or a female cousin. Mike was about 30, had a nice car, and was single. Another thing, during a small argument, she said she walked home or caught the bus. However, on one occasion, Mike allegedly picked her up and gave her a ride home. Anyway, on January 2nd, she decided to break up with me for no apparent reason. I asked if she was sure, and she said yes, confidently. Around that time, she was getting money coming in, enrolled in college, and guys at her college and job were interested in her. I was okay with letting go. A few days later, I started dating another girl. I'll call Mariah, she kind of looked like Mariah Carey. We dated from January to mid-March. Valentine's Day came around, and I spent the whole day with Mariah. Kim later told me I could never get a cute girl like Mariah, which didn't help. While dropping Mariah off that evening, Kim left a voicemail saying she wanted to get back with me. So I ended things with Mariah but remained friends. Kim kept calling and texting, but I started ignoring her and dodging her messages because of how I was treated during our relationship. I'd put up with a lot. Still, she was persistent. She said she had a book report to do and wanted to use my computer. I told her to go to the library, but she insisted she really needed me and questioned why I was acting like that. Eventually, I agreed to help her. She said she would come over the next day during my break from work. She texted me asking if I was home, even though she knew my schedule well. I said yes, and about 5 seconds later, there was a knock at the door. I couldn't believe how fast she got there because she didn't have a car. When I opened the door, she was wearing a sexy outfit, lip gloss, nails done, hair done, with heels on. I was stunned. I tried to help her with her book report on the computer, but she got up, asked for water, and went to the kitchen with a sexy walk that looked and smelled good. She also asked to use the bathroom. I went to my room, and eventually, she followed. We locked eyes, and suddenly, we began making passionate love on my bed. It was intense and unexpected.